I almost forgot today, but I didn't. I remembered when it's, almost midnight. But I didn't forget. I've still gotten it every day. Barely. Um, okay, let's make this one quick, because it is really late and I'm almost ready for bed. Just gotta brush my teeth. Um, let's see. This morning I just had a couple classes, because I have biology and chemistry, but I don't have math on Fridays. Um, so I just had those two classes. Then I got back up to my dorm. I went over like a couple random things I was probably gonna need, like the replacement axle for the bike, which I was very grateful to find was only like $10 as opposed to 40. Um, oh yeah. So before, I'm getting ahead of myself. After my classes, I went like half public transport and half just biking all the way down to this bike shop called Joyride. I would have probably taken the bus all the way over there, but they had a memorial service that cut off one of the main roads, so the buses weren't going very far north. But anyway, I got up to this place called Joyride, and they were able to look at the bike and get measurements so that I could find the specific axle I needed. And I just double checked to make sure that was the right one, and I got that all planned out now. So hopefully on Tuesday, when the Aggie Blue Bikes place opens up in the morning, I can go in and get that fixed, which will be very nice. My lab coat that I was going to use for like the different labs also showed up, which is also going to be good. I'm excited about that, and just doing the labs in general. I think labs are going to be fun. Hopefully funner than my first chemistry class. I think they will be, especially the bioengineering one. That's going to be exciting. Speaking of the bioengineering lab, they had like this little mini course you did just on lab safety, which none of the other labs do because they're dedicated lab classes and that's built into their curriculum. But I had like an online meeting for like an hour that I just did through Zoom. Um, that was, it was kind of fun. I think like half of it was just like hazard awareness, and the other half was what kind and how to use fire extinguishers. Um, I think that took up like the majority of the day, just especially like trying to get down to the bike place, because it takes like an hour just to get anywhere most of the time. But at least it's air conditioned most of the time. Um, let's see. Got back. I didn't cook anything. I didn't get over to the junction. Um, but I did end up like having a sandwich, which is the first time I actually used like any of the ham or cheese that we got. But it is a good sandwich. I feel like I'm rambling a lot more than I normally do. Anyways, so after we kind of started getting settled down for the night, because we had the TV, I thought it'd be fun if at least like some of us watched a movie, and so we ended up watching the like 1979 Muppets movie. It was pretty cheesy. The car's really loud. Um, Intentionally so. Anyways, so that was, I think, the last thing we did today. I can't think of anything else. There's some homework, but nothing like really important that comes to mind. So I will call it there, and I will wish you all a very lovely night. Hopefully a lovely morning. I'm hoping none of you are up at like midnight watching this. But yeah, have a good night.